Alright guys, welcome back to another tying video. Today we are tying a pheasant tail jig. Now to do this, I just bring my thread back to the back of where the barb would be, and then I pick 6 to 7 pheasant tail fibers. And to block those in, I just do 2 wraps, keeping the fibers on top. I'm supporting it with my finger from behind. I pull those fibers to about half the length of the shank of the hook. Once there, I just take wraps to the front of the bead, and then instead of cutting it off, I just kind of hold my thread down and yoink those fibers out. Here I will add my copper wire, and you want to tie this in on the side of the fly facing away from you. This will help you to counter rib once you get to that step. Now take 6 to 7 more fibers, and here I like to trim off the tips and give your thread a good counterclockwise spin so you can wrap these fibers on top of the fly with ease. Then you want to take wraps back to the end of the fly, right where you tied your tail fibers in, and bring your thread all the way back to the bead again. And here I like to take a 1-turn whip finish because I will be using the rotary function on my vise to wrap these pheasant tail fibers. So to do that, you just take touching wraps to the front of the fly, and you want to stop while there's still a small gap between where you're wrapping and where the bead is. From there, you take 2 wraps of your thread from behind and then 2 wraps forward, as you'll see here. Then I take my scissors and cut it close. And to make sure it doesn't come undone, I do 2 more wraps before doing another single turn whip finish. For the counter rib, you could use your rotary vise. I like to use my hands. I feel like I can get a more consistent ribbing. And for my ribs, to make sure they're consistent, I do 4 counter wraps on the body itself. And that 5th wrap, I just kind of lay over the top of that gap that we created and do 2 wraps behind and in front again, and helicopter free. From here, you're going to grab small clumps of dubbing. You don't want more than just a pinchful if you want to keep it a nice tight dubbing noodle. And a little tip to help you get your dubbing noodle right against the fly so your hook isn't in the way, you rotate your fly to where the back of it is facing you. Once you got enough dubbing to do about 3 to 4 wraps, you wrap that on, and as you see here, I had a little bit more, and any more than 4 wraps will just look bulky, so I just go ahead and peel that off before doing a 4-turn whip finish. Want this fly looking nice and pretty, so clean that up here a little bit. And when you do your whip finish, you want to end with the thread on top. This is very helpful because we will be using some head cement, and keeping the thread on top will just lock that in even better. And there you have it. We have the pheasant tail jig. This has been a top producer for me. So go ahead, give it a try. And if you don't want to tie it yourself, be sure to visit rivercandyflies.com. Thanks for watching.